Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the TooCaa L2 20 watt diode laser. So if you're interested in a new laser, stick around. So today I'm diving into the TooCaa L2 desktop laser engraver and cutter. I've been using it for a while now and I want to share my opinion. If you're thinking of adding a laser engraver to your workshop, this might help you decide whether the L2 is right for you. As you can see, the laser comes very well and securely packed. They used high quality foam and everything is in its own slot, which keeps it from moving around during transit. Here's a little glimpse of what the user manual looks like, and I have to tell you that I've seen a lot of manuals for a lot of different machines. This manual right here is one of the most thought out, well done manuals I've ever seen on a laser. It was easy to follow and easy to put together the machine. Another thing that TooCaa did that I really appreciate is that they took the time to label all of the screw packs so you wouldn't be questioning which one was which. Also included with the machine is this nice little toolkit. So you have everything here to completely assemble the machine without having to have your own tools. The tool you'll end up using the most is this 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench. It comes with an extra lens cover. And then you have a couple of small wrenches in here that you'll use to assemble the acrylic cover. And they include a pack of materials to get you started lasering right away. Okay, so the first thing we're going to have to do before we can even use the laser is we're going to have to assemble the acrylic cover, and we're going to start with the exhaust system. For this part of the assembly, we're going to need the 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench and the smaller of the two wrenches included in the kit. You're also going to need 4 M4 by 55 millimeter screws. One thing you don't want to do though is to forget to put the fan cover on like I did, and you can see it in the background. You're going to want to repeat the procedure that I'm showing here for all 4 screws. And this is what it looks like with the fan correctly installed and including the 2 side rails, which I forgot to film. Sorry. In this next step, we're going to start assembling the side panels, and we're going to start with what they call the stop at will springs, and so that's what we'll call them too. And this uses, each one of these use 3 M4 by 10 millimeter screws. And now that we've finished those 2 panels, we can attach them to the back panel, which has the exhaust fan on it. For this, we'll be using M4 by 10 millimeter screws. For the opposite side panel, use the same procedure as shown here. And the next step of assembly will be putting together the top panel that is closest to the rear exhaust fan. And once again, we'll be using the 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench and M4 by 10 millimeter screws. Here's another thing that TooCaa did that I really like to help make assembly a lot easier, is they put these stickers on here so that you know which side is up and which pieces go together. The acrylic should slide right into the bracket, and there are 4 points where you'll be adding the screws. And now we can take the panel that we just assembled and attach it to the top of the enclosure using M4 by 10 millimeter screws. And this is what the enclosure should look like so far, minus the fluffy cat.
Now we have to assemble the final top piece, and once again they did a good job of labeling them so you know which way is up on both and which ones go together. We're going to attach this rail to the acrylic using 4 M4 10 millimeter screws. Now using M4 by 20 screws, we're going to attach the fixed structural parts of the nitrogen spring to the movable upper cover panel. This was a little tedious. Those are lock nuts on there. Do the best you can. You might even want to get somebody to help you to hold it, but then again, you probably won't be filming it. Now we're going to take the panel we just put together and we're going to attach it using hinges using an M5 by 14 screws. There's 4 for each hinge, and you want to do both sides. Well, we're finally getting there. This is the last panel, and once again they labeled it so it's nice and easy to line up and know which sides are up. You're going to attach this rail using M4 by 10 millimeter screws. Attaching the front panel to the top is easy enough using 4 more M4 by 10 millimeter screws. Alright, now we finally get to attach the upper enclosure to the lower frame of the laser engraver. We're going to be using 7 of these little brackets and M4 by 8 millimeter screws. So there is another step that I wasn't able to get on camera, and that is attaching the gas shocks. So here's what it looks like, just to give you an idea when you install yours how it should look. Attaching the laser module is very straightforward. You just slide it onto the bracket and then press down on the lever and it locks it in. And then the wiring connects to the top, and I like how they use 2 screws to hold it in there so you don't have to worry about it coming loose while the laser's moving all around the bed. Alright, now we're in the final stages of getting our TooCaa up and running. That first little connector that went into the USB slot is just to protect from dust. The next one is the power adapter, and this final one is your connection to your PC. And now we can power it up. As you can see, the TooCaa L2 is a great looking machine. The L2 comes in a few diode laser configurations, 10 watt, 20 watt, and 40 watt. The work area is 415 millimeters by 395 millimeters, enough for many small to medium projects. It has an engraving speed of up to 24,000 millimeters per minute. And the L2 design puts safety first. The machine won't fire unless everything is locked and closed. It has a USB safety dongle, flame detection, and tilt gyroscope detection. So if the machine shifts or wobbles, it shuts off. The L2 worked great with Lightburn or the built-in TooCaa Studio. I used Lightburn mostly. Setup was straightforward, and I liked that I could also run jobs offline via the micro SD. Okay, so let's get this set up so we can actually use it and see how it performs. Let's start with focusing it. There's a lever on the left side that you can drop down, and then you can release the module with the lever on the right side. Then lower the module down to the surface of your material. Go back to the lever on the right side and lock it down. I have a sheet of this 2-ply acrylic I've been wanting to use, and I've got a friend who needs a new work badge, so I decided to do some testing on it and try to make something using the TooCaa L2. And here's the new name badge made with the TooCaa L2 20-watt laser. Came out fantastic. I hope you liked this video, and if you're interested in this laser, I'll put a link down below. Until next time, take care.